So today I'm going to speak on something which is very sensitive nowadays because I want to tell you the POV of Gen Z, Generation Z, which is born after 2003. First and foremost, we are the generation who have been grown up in a technological era. We have, from childhood, we have smartphone with us. So we know what is happening in the world. We know lots of understanding about it. We have the understanding about the world, how things work, how everything is portrayed. We know all the reality behind it. So there is nothing can manipulate us. So we are the very aware generation, not like boomers. We are a Generation Z, which have so much information in our fingertips because we scroll every day. And due to unemployment, lots of people are whole day on phone. They know at the news breakouts. They are the first one who knows what is happening, what is the situation right now. So it's a very aware generation, and you cannot manipulate. You cannot just go. You cannot just cover up the things which you have committed wrong, because this generation knows what is wrong, what is right, and they know how to ask questions. They just don't follow blindly. But right now the situation is that in politics we follow cult people. We follow the cult leadership. If we know that the person is doing good things, we assume that they do the good things. But the person should be like this. If they are doing good, praise them. If they are doing bad, question them. If they are doing wrong, just debate them. Our mentality should be, we have to be forward thinking. We have to understand that the growth happens when all the people combine together, have great conscience, who have great critical thinking, who just don't follow superstitions, who just don't follow blind faith, and who don't follow blindly. They ask questions, they deeply interrogate, they deeply ask why this happens, why this that happens. Everything they ask for the government, for the society, for the betterment of their life, for their family, for themselves. And if you are not asking question, you are at the last stage of slavery. And if you cannot say no, wrong to wrong and right to right, then you are at the last stage of slavery. This is the quote of Che Guevara, who was a revolutionist. And I'm not saying that there is lots of bad things happening, but there is always a pattern for things. We can see the pattern. Whatever happens, government is not accountable. As we can see, Manipur dispute. The government's responsibility for such disputes, which happens on a large scale, should be first address the crowd, address the people of the nation. Because if the people of the nation have some mistrust on the government, it's the responsibility of the government to come on camera and tell what is happening, what is the situation, what they are doing to solve it, and what are the steps they have taken towards it. If the government stays silent, the miscommunication increases the gap between the people and the government. And once the gap is missing, the trust between these two will not be there, will not be that much. And if we do good also, then also this people will not believe on the government. So for this, you have to use the medium, which is press and which is news channels. Use them as a good platform to portray your progress, to portray what steps you are taking towards the growth, towards the people of the nation. Not like use it against other parties, against your competition. Use for yourself. It's a great platform. Don't make it like a cult following. Show your weaknesses, show your strengths also. And the government, nowadays people are so aware, you don't have to lie, you don't have to just wrap it something and portray. They know what is happening, they know what needs to happen. So don't be that much smart, just be real. And if you're doing good things, people will see. If you're doing bad things, people will see. I must say that you have to know what is right, what is wrong, and do right things for the government. And understand that you will not be forever in government. You have to understand that you have to do good things for the country, not for yourself. And I can see that the government's policies are not that much good right now. They're just distributing freebies and they're not focusing on the real growth. We are dependent on the other countries for everything. We are dependent on China for manufacturing. We are importing lots of things from them. What is the status of Make in India project? We have created Make in India initiatives, but there's no progress in it. We're not creating new industries. We're not creating new ventures. We are just dependent on other countries. We are not starting our own ventures and not trusting our strengths. India's strengths are technology, India's strengths are thinking, India's strengths are agriculture sector. We're not boosting it. We are just crumbling it. We are just not giving it much more exposure and opportunities. AI. The AI is very India. There is nothing that is doing India. All the people from the country are going to the other countries to study and they are settling there. Why? Due to lack of opportunities and lack of involvement. We're not creating a very hostile environment for people so that they can enjoy and have a good quality of life. And it's not the numbers only. We say very proudly in news that we are the fourth richest, we are the fifth richest, and sixth largest democracy. But that's not what we are looking for. We want a country who can have development, who can have good quality of life, standard of living, and people are much more. People have common sense. That is very important. Indian people don't have common sense. We can see in the railways, we can see in public toilets, we can see in public transport. Everywhere, people don't follow the basic rules that they should follow as a citizen of India. In the Constitution, it is written that what are your duties as a citizen? Your duties as citizens are to be integrated, to be united, not to spread hatred, love every person, and accept the humanity as a religion. There's no other religion. You can follow your own religion, but be conscious about other beings. If your religion is hurting people, then that religion is nothing. It's created by humans. You have to understand that true thinking comes from within. If you have empathy towards other human, that is religion, that is faith, that is God. You don't have to worship any other thing. If you are worshipping people, if you are doing good things for others, if you are helping to the poor people, if you are uplifting the humanity and uplifting the society, you don't have to do any other things to get to the so-called heaven and hell. It's all happening. You just have to focus. So my message would be united. Be united as a country. We have lots of opportunities. We have lots of potential. We can be the number one superpower if we focus. If we work together. If we don't focus on the politics and the cult following of leaders. We have to understand that people are just like us. We have created them. We have given them power so that they can take good decisions for us, not just rule us. They have to take decisions for us. And if they are lacking the decision making, if they are lacking the critical thinking for the people, we have the full rights to sack them. We have all the rights to not make them leader again. There's so much great potentials of leaders in the country. We have to give them chance, and we have to change the government every 5 years, because the change is happening. The government will not have that arrogance that the Sikhs and the party will stay forever. They have to understand this. And the growth of India will only happen if we focus on sustainable development, and development for the people, not for the country. For the people, we have to develop. If people want good facility of water, we have to develop water facilities. We have to clean our sewage. We have to clean our rivers. We have to first maintain our nature. You can see that how much heat waves are rising. India is the most polluted city or most polluted country. In top 100, there are 19 cities of India. That's a very frustrating and very sad numbers. We have to focus on the governments. Government is doing good. They are doing good for country, but doing good for the country is not sufficient. We have to do what is right for the country. And what is right? We have to develop the environment. We have to develop the infrastructure. We have to give the opportunities to people to work. We have to create employment. We have to create equality, equal opportunities, integrity, sovereignty, justice, laws. Law and order is messed up. Anyone is going and killing in the local railways. Where is law and order of the country? Where are the strict laws? We have to question this. We have to understand this, right? And it's not just I'm questioning. It means that I'm against the country or I'm anti-nationalist. No, I question because I care for the country. I question because I love my country. I question because I love the people of my country. I question because I'm educated. Because I know what is right, what is wrong. I question because I know my questions will bother you. I know it can make you question and the growth will happen. That's why I question.